these days, bro, you really just gotta learn how to keep your peace, you know? Because people are just naturally doing things to get on your nerves, you know? We in weird times right now. That's how I know this is the end, bro. This gotta be the end, you know? We living in weird times right now where it's just like people don't want to understand you, you know? And you might be right, but people just don't want to understand you. It's like they want to disagree. It's like they want to fall out, you know? So you got a reason to go on social media and have something to talk about. You know, times really change, bro. And it's just sad how people are more familiar with negativity than positivity, bro. You know? And it's just mind blowing. Like, you know, it's just truly mind blowing, bro, when you really want to just keep things positive, you know? Because honestly, like, feeling misunderstood is not a good feeling, bro, you know? It's just something you have to be okay with. You know, it's never something you ever wanted to go through. It's just something you had to be okay with, you know? And it's just sad knowing like what you talking about can be right, you know? You're not a know-it-all, but you know what you're talking about is right. But this person they just want to disagree, you know? Or just want to make things a debate, you know? And I'm at, you really have to keep your peace to the point where you don't even want to understand why they do what they do, you know? I don't even want to understand why you do what you do. I'm going to let you do you, bro. And I'm going to keep my peace, you know? You have to be okay with the weird things, you know? I'm really starting to understand. You really have to adjust in this life. You really have to adjust. And not just with business plans, not even with people, you just have to adjust, you know? Even with the difficult ones. You still gotta love them. You still just gotta, you know, adjust to them. But we living in some weird times, bro. Some weird times, and you know, the truth is getting put down more and more, and it's just like negativity. It's natural now, you know. Being rude is all normal now, you know. And it's just like, bro, I never was the type where I enjoy feeling misunderstood, you know. I just seen things, you know. I analyzed, I observed better than some people, you know. I just seen things, you know, that stood out to me. And like, you know, it was never really a disagreement with me because I can take being wrong. You know, honestly, I'm really never trying to be right all the time. Cause I never want to come off like a know-it-all. But man, we living in some weird times. And you really have to stay prayed up. And you really just have to ask God to keep his hand over your mind. Because people will literally throw you off. You know, you'll be in you'll be in a positive mood. You know, and you'll speak to people, and sometimes how they act towards you would just disappoint you, you know? You really just gotta keep your head straight and just stay focused, man.